The definition of breaking is understanding what the foundations are.
Okay.
What has been discovered to be the foundation. Okay. And to understand what the fundamentals are. The fundamentals or the core of b-boying is to be able to dance and express yourself. That's the core. The reason is why you're doing it is body and motion to movement. Fundamentally, we do moves. We start off with moves. That's how simple it is. The steps, moves, each step. What happens is that once we understand those steps and how it relates to the music, okay, now the way that I want to express it becomes my own unique style.
Wow.
My own definition of, like, I want to do a forward step, I want to do a backward step, I want to do a right step, I want to do a left step, I want to shake my butt, I want to shake my head, I want to move my arms. You know, you create a structure. Okay, so the first thing is knowing that what you did is something very fundamental. It's fun to do that move because you're creating a fundamental. Okay, once you understand that, you've discovered that movement. Foundation. You've now discovered that this movement can have. I'm discovering that this movement now has a meaning. I'm giving it a meaning. So when you look at a b-boy, you have to know that b-boy's composition is top rock, footwork, spin, freezes. That is the whole recipe to a b-boy. Now, if you're coming in, let's say, and going into a Puerto Rican community, and they do other dances, and they add bomba and plena into their top rock,
okay,
that's fine. They're adding their own little seasoning or the other ingredient. Again, other ingredients. Now they're adding something in addition to the core, which is top rock, footwork, spin, freezes. That's the core, but how you decorate it.
You said spin?
The spin.
Okay.
Spins.
Spins.
Back spins, windmill spins, knee spins.
Footwork, top rock spins, and freezes.
Freezes. Freezes is your punctuation. Because it's like a paragraph.
You know, at go down?
Your intro, well, that's a transition.
That's transition.
So this is what b-boy is. B-boy is like a paragraph. Your introduction, your body, your conclusion. Top rock, footwork, and spins. Okay? Your punctuation is the freezes. I'm doing top rock, dum dum tap, dum dum pa, shifting my hands, moving my head, shifting side to side, quick freeze. Then I'm going down. I'm making a transition now. I'm going from once upon a time, I'm going to go down to the ground. Now I'm going to drop, knee drops, shimmies up and down and stuff. Using the top rock to become my core foundation, 6 step, and making it transition from the intro. I gave you the opening statements, and now I'm going into the body, which is the footwork. Within the footwork, you get the freezes. Freezes is just punctuation. You can go there and say, I just finished, bam, my period, freeze, quick freeze. You know, the spins are action words.
So you do have to understand top rock, footwork, spins, and freezes to be able to do breaking.
That's basically
because
the core
if you are maybe moving to the music, which are maybe, but if you are not doing certain steps, it would be too abstract to call it breaking, right?
Yeah. It would be. Because if you just do
there are some people who are not doing, I would say, almost top rock. Maybe they are doing, like, not traditional top rock. Maybe they are doing other moves. There are people who, well, they are not doing footworks. Spins, maybe, I don't know. And
spins, a lot of spins are almost non-existent, or they're just using some type of increments of that.
And freezes, maybe they, and they enter maybe to breaking competition, or they call themselves b-boys, and
see how someone defines themselves as a b-boy is different than from what a b-boy really is.
Okay.
It's a different thing. Somebody could come in out of the street and just say, I'm a b-boy, just because I know how to do a backspin. Not necessarily. I know some people that are very good in doing tracks and stuff like that. I'm a b-boy because I can do tracks. And I know a kid that may not have any power moves, but the guy can do top rock, footwork, and quick freezes, and may never dance in a competition. But that guy's more of a b-boy than the other guy that just does acrobatic moves. And the reason is that to define yourself as a b-boy is not the fact that you can do the moves. It's knowing that when you hear a piece of music and you can't help yourself but to get bonded to the music and do those fundamental moves to go with it. After you realize that, wow, I can't control myself, I gotta get down. I gotta let people know who I am, so I'm doing my top. And then once I have established that everybody knows who I am, I'm gonna go down and do my footwork. So people can see, like, hey, wow, this guy introduced himself, now he's taking it down to the core of the movement, and when he's done, he's gonna quickly freeze. Bam! And then he's gonna segue out or take some dynamic spin out of there. So now you've already did your point. You introduced yourself, you got to what you wanted to do, you finalized it with a punctuation, you concluded your move, and then you left it open for somebody else. Now the exchange of dialogue begins. Because now you can communicate with somebody. You're telling the first part of the story. Somebody else is going to come and add to that story. Now you have a dialogue.
Yeah. I heard one time that you said, I don't know if you were talking about rocking or breaking, but you said, for me, for my neighborhood, or in my neighborhood, the most important thing was style.
Yeah. Style is because it's your individual groove. It's something that you bring into the table. Yeah. I can show everybody how to do top. That's a step. I can show you how to do this step. Now, how you rearrange the step becomes your own unique style. Because we all do top rock. Side, front, and back. We all do 6 steps. We all do different spins. Now, to what extent do you want to use the 6 steps? You don't want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We all do that. If you look at everybody's footwork, they will do fragments of it. In other words, it's understanding that a 6 step is, like I said, it's 6 members in a family. Mother, father, 2 twins, brother, sister. That's 6 people. That's the family. That's the 6 step. But the mother wants to dance. Number 1, wants to do her own thing. She can do whatever she wants. She can dance by herself just by doing that 1 step. Or if she wants to turn, she can turn. If she wants to jump, she can jump. She wants to hit the floor, she can hit the floor. Just that 1 step. In other words, the steps or the individual 6 step become an individual movement, a motion by itself. 6 step, all it is a combination. 1 step is just a step. But now, make that 1 step move.
1 step we can create.
Now, out of that 1 step, you got motion. Now, for example, a kick out. For somebody, they just call it kick out. You're just extending your legs. For some people, they say that it's a Russian dance, the Cossacks, the dance of the Cossacks. Yeah, but they do that. Plus, they do the
I know what you be doing now.
Stand up and then come back down.
Until they pat the ball.
For Sri Lanka, that same step, outfit, 1.
That's how you get
One.
my back.
One.
I told you,
And
I'm
martial
not
arts,
July again.
1. The kick, 1.
You got cocky
So
one time.
the movement itself,
Alright, bet. Watch that game.
depending on how you're using it, the context, in this case music, that's why we're
I never-
dancing,
I
that's
never
what
really
we'll be one with dancers.
Anymore.
We're
When I
using
dropped
And plus, what's
Steps
you kept
to
so
become
saying
movement
stuff in
to
my game.
express
Like, you
ourselves
was not making layers. How was that
to
making
that,
fun
to
of you?
that music.
I'm just saying, you need to
That's
get
where
it.
our style comes in. It's understanding that relationship, but we bring a piece of me and other influences that I may have. In my case, I have Puerto Rican influences, so I might use a little bit in my top rock, so bomba, plena, salsa, some montuna.
Oh my God.
From my Peruvian side, I may use un guayno, un vals, un doble paso, you know. I'm Japanese, so I can do other moves and such as the kimono walks and stills and maybe fans or bushido movements in my town. So everybody that participates in the whole big boy dance itself adds their own cultural background.
Wow, it's not
Where breaking is more than just
stupid.
a hip hop thing. Remember, hip
Bro,
hop
let me do it.
is subculture
It's 1 more
that
point.
takes
No.
all cultures together
No.